what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here doing another Marvel Legends toy review on Marvel Legends Silver Centurion Iron Man. I just saw the Iron Man 2 movie, thought it was really fucking cool, man. In the movie they have the Mark V armor, as everybody knows, and it has a silver and red color scheme that I thought was really reminiscent to this Iron Man, this armor, so I figured I'd do a review on it. I thought this thing was really fucking cool. Not a complete must get, I'd have to say he's not really a must get. He really reminds me of the Series 1 Iron Man figure that came out, a couple years before this one. And they're very, very similar in a lot of ways. There are differences, of course. The unibeam's different, and of course the color scheme, but you can tell the base mold is very much the same. The articulation and a lot of things about it are very, very similar. But one thing that really stands out a lot that I like is this. The red is very metallic red on him, as opposed to this one not being very metallic. Reminds me of the red on the Hasbro Iron Man, so they both have this shiny type of red. But one thing that really stands out about this one, as opposed to this one with the red part, is that not only did they get this glossy red, but there's also black detailing in the figure. So I thought that was really, really cool. Overall, the paint scheme for this guy is silver, red, and black. And the black parts are just mixed in there to give detail, which make it look really, really fucking cool. I really like it a lot. And then he has his color scheme under his mask. You can see his face right here. So the faceplate, like the Series 1, it's removable. And, as you can see, he has the blue eyes and his pimpin' mustache. So, yeah, there's not a whole lot of like color variation in the flesh tones, but you can see it. It's there. Very cool. I really like how that looks. I prefer that much more so than the removable head. It's just, I don't know. That's just an amazing thing. Especially how well the mask stays on there. You could hold it upside down, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake the shit out of the figure, and yeah, mask stays. So I thought that was really cool. This was a Series 7 figure, so it's like pretty much in the middle of Toy Biz's run of Marvel Legends. The silver part doesn't really have any black mixed into it. It's actually got its own kind of detail of like light silver and gray mixed together, but it's a very detailed paint job nonetheless. It's got this tarnished look, so it's not a flat color. So that's what's really neat about, like, there's not one part of the figure that has like any flat colors. But yeah, you can see, like, I don't know how exactly they did it, but in the lines, you can see that there's this black in between. It almost looks like shadow through the camera, I guess. I don't know. But there's paint detailing through all these red parts. Really like it. A lot of detail on the sculpt. I mean, there's these bolts over here, on the arms, like all these different lines and stuff. It's like, I don't know, you could really imagine it was put together by hand. Thought that was very, very cool, especially on these shoulder pads right here. Like this little piece. There's all these little pieces that are really, really cool. This backpack, which he does have in the comic, by the way. Oh, I thought this was really cool. I want to show you guys this. I got this comic here. This is the first time I saw the Silver Centurion comic, but just a little treat. Doesn't that look just like the mansion in the movie? Holy shit, right? It's like that's his West Coast mansion, and that's why I knew, the Silver Centurion Iron Man, for him being a West Coast Avenger, if I remember right, if I'm wrong, but let me know. But yeah, I believe this was his West Coast Avengers outfit. I know this is what he came back with. I read the comic that came with the figure, but yeah. So anyway, the articulation. I'm kind of babbling. Sorry about that. The head moves up and down. It actually. Fuck. It does not move up and down. My bad, you guys. And side to side, just fine. Okay. Oh, I just noticed I like the little silver things on the side of the head right there. That's pretty cool. He's got the same joint, that's in the Magneto and Series 1 Iron Man. Ooh, you can see some paint wear right there. Kind of sucks. So it's this like back armpit kind of thing going on. He's got a ball joint right here. All right. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. Twist right here. He's got a joint right here. Wrist moves up and down, and then the fingers can clamp open and shut like that. And little different hand positioning on this side opposed to this side. A little different, slightly different. About the arms, gotta be very, very careful with this. I feel like I'm gonna break it. I haven't heard too many horror stories about this figure, more so with the with the Series 1 Iron Man, but gotta be careful with the ball joints right here. I feel like I'm gonna break it if I'm not too careful, especially, and then with this hinge thing too. See, the hinge is on the front of the chest right there, so you know, gotta be careful with that shit. This diaphragm joint barely twists, not much. The waist joint's okay. Still, that's like what I hear is a common breaking point for this figure. You really have to be careful with these guys. The legs move out like this, move forward. They're kind of, this is kind of blocking it a little bit right here. This huge crotch piece and these side pockets. You know, twist right here at the top of the thigh. Double jointed knees. Calf joint right here at the boot. Moves up and down right here at the ankle. He's got a toe joint and this ankle twist thing that I like so much. Sorry. He comes with this accessory, this rocket pack thing that I'm not very familiar with and don't really care too much about. I've actually never had him displayed with this thing, but if you want to put a push pin on the back of it right here, you could have it against the wall. Alright. It's kind of neat, I guess. I don't know. It's got this articulation right here on the hinge. You could fit his hands inside right there. I like how they have this the silver dry brushing on the fins up here on the rocket. Some more dry brushing at the bottom, silver dry brush painting. So that's pretty neat. It's actually well detailed, you know. It's got this old kind of I don't know, rocket look to it. Kind of reminds me of an X-wing from Star Wars. It's got Stark written right here. So basically, on the back of his backpack thing, he's got these two pegs right here, and these two holes are for the screws to put, you know, this rocket thing together, but these two are for his backpack. And I'd like to take this off. Well, I'm going to take this off. You know, you're supposed to put this thing in around his waist, right? And I can't do it. I just can't fucking figure out a way to get this thing on him and push this button together successfully. I could put it, I could push this, you know, I could get this thing to clip on like when, you know, he's not attached to it, but I just can't figure it out. So help me out with that one. And it just attaches back onto here. So this flips forward. So now his eyes are barely peeking over. And then you could have, you know, this move over. And you could position the hands, you know, so that he's holding the levers to this thing. I'm not going to go through the trouble of setting it up. I actually think this thing's quite useless. Very cool looking accessory, you know what I mean? I'm not going to talk too much shit about it, but I just, you know, it's an Iron Man. I'm just not a huge fan of like the large accessories that come with Iron Man figures. I'm just not. I don't know. Kind of defeats the whole purpose of him being able to, you know, be Iron Man. It's like he's got to carry hella extra junk with him. It's, I don't know. It's kind of defeating the purpose of having the Iron Man suit, I guess. I don't know. That's just me. I really like how at the bottom of his feet he has extra hole pegs, which I never really understood until I got the War Machine that came out a series later. So if you have, you know, if you're not using all your War Machine flames, you could add them to, you know, the hole peg right here, or the toe peg right here. You know, that's kind of neat, either one. And same like that with both feet. But yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. Hope you enjoyed my long-ass review. I'll catch you later. Peace.